All right, team, charge!
Take me out on the water.
We eat, fish eat.
Way out in the woods. Where the breathing is easy, the living is good.
All you can do is just laugh.
Out in the great outdoors.
Larry Smith Outdoors is brought to you in part by Warrior Boats, The Badger Sportsman, Big Snow Resort, Wilderness North Lodge, Jiffy, Hard and Soft Fishing, Bartline Barrels, Cold Snap, Deep Freeze, Otter, Kamick Law Firm, Lynch of McGuanago, and Wings Over Wisconsin. And remember, it's a great day to be alive.
Out in the great outdoors.
Holy moly. Can't believe that you actually brought me some stuff back from the Shotgun Chef. A little bear meat this morning. It's cold. You know a guy did a decent job of cooking something when you're eating cold bear meat. I sure hope these guys don't go too much farther. I might run out of fuel.
Larry, what the hell are you doing?
Hey, the last time I came up here fishing with you, Tommy, I only brought back 2 splake and a whitefish, and my wife ate them, and she loved them, and she said, don't come home unless you fill all 3 of these coolers. Is that going to be a problem?
Well, if you'd got here a little before 10.
What are you talking about? Come on, let's get these coolers loaded up. Just throw them in here, let's go. Hey, welcome to Larry Smith Outdoors. This week we are up fishing up here on Lake Superior on the Paso Islands. And hey, we're fishing with our good friend Tom and his son Tommy Hicks, which, you know, we're going to leave Tommy up front here. You know, it's a lot quieter back here when he's up here.
Well, here he goes.
Oh my gosh. Oh. Well, I guess we're fishing with Tom and Tommy Hicks today. You know what? Hey, you guys, I've never fished up here. It's absolutely probably the prettiest part of the state up here. Great area. Tell us what we're going to be doing today out here on Lake Superior.
We're going out of Little Sand Bay today. It's early. We're going to be fishing York Island, either the main shoreline or want to pick on one of the nearest islands. The water's cold. Be looking at Browns Lake, coho salmon.
A variety, huh?
Maybe a lake trout here and there.
You know, normally I don't believe in keeping a lot of fish, but, you know, as you can see, I did bring a few coolers. And you know what? I can't believe he made Travis carry 2 of my coolers back to the truck. I mean, is that lack of confidence, or you're just saying I don't deserve to catch all them fish?
We don't need to take home that many.
Okay, I believe in
meal.
that. Okay,
We'll
that's
get a
it.
meal.
I made the mistake last time I was up here. Again, we were ice fishing. We caught.
You let everybody take them home.
Yeah, and I'm like, I usually don't eat that stuff anyways. And I brought home 3 fish. I had 2 splake and a whitefish, and I just couldn't. I cooked them for my wife, and I just couldn't believe the difference how these fish taste up here out of this body of water. Absolutely awesome. It's well worth the drive to come up here just for the scenic value, but also to spend time with your dad. I mean, it's okay once in a while with you, but you know. Hey, stay tuned. Let's see what happens today on Larry Smith Outdoors up here on the Paso Islands on Lake Superior. What do you think, Tommy and Tom?
Go get them.
All right.
We're going to get them.
Hey, next time let's start a little bit earlier, okay?
Unbelievable. You quit hitting the deer.
Right. They hit me.
The Warrior story continues with the best tracking, driest ride in the industry. Designed with a high degree of dead rise and bow flare to push water out and down for a smooth, dry, comfortable ride. The smart trolling keel limits bow drift for enhanced boat control in the wind, and with a lifetime hull warranty, Warrior boats are built to last. Warrior Boats, a legend reborn.
Badger Sportsman Magazine, the premier outdoor magazine, published in Oshkosh and written by Wisconsin sportsmen for Wisconsin sportsmen. Get the most out of your time in the woods or on the water. Subscribe to Badger Sportsman Magazine today.
Hey folks, the Badger Sportsman magazine wants to see a picture of you having fun in the outdoors. And to have a chance to win a trip with us here on Larry Smith Outdoors and a hard and soft water fishing kit, all you have to do is submit that picture to thebadgersportsman.com.
Kalen's has been catching multi-species fish for over 30 years. From our crappie grubs to our seismic series of hybrid swim baits and grubs, to our jerk minnows,
You can't see that jerk minnow, can you?
to our garlic and salt impregnated wacko worm,
That's a Kalen's Wacko.
our premium line of Kalen jig heads. Oh, and our original Kalen's grub still does a pretty good job too.
Fish, look at that Kalen's in her mouth right there. I got a feeling it's going to be one of them days today, in a good way.
Homemade planter boards.
I like that.
Hey, Tom. All right. Go. No, it's all yours. First one. I'm not going to get yelled at for messing it up. That didn't even take us 10 minutes. Right. What did we get up so early for? Oh, them are horrible eating. You guys don't want nothing to do with them.
We'll split.
Right. All right.
We'll take that. Break the ice.
And I'll tell you something. Like I said, when we were up here, I've never had slate before, and you told me these things were good eating. I was like, yeah, I hear that all the time from everybody. Absolutely delicious. Gotta love it. Hey, and I said, good thing I told you 6 foot down on that.
Yeah.
Right, because Travis said 8, right?
I think your comment was really. Now we're back.
What? You got? Oh, okay. Oh, I thought you had one. No. You know, it's a good thing I brought the cooler too, right?
Right here.
No, heck no, no. No, nothing real big, but it's a fish.
You need a big brother. But you did want a couple fish to eat.
Yes, I did.
And
That
this is
looks like a
definitely
good
the
one.
size to
Okay.
want to eat.
Now, what's that? A Rapella?
Yep, that's orange scatter wrap.
Gatorade?
That's going to probably be our hottest bait.
Hey, is it true that the History Channel is doing a piece on you? Why everybody wants to be Tommy Hicks, right? That fish you better hold on a little bit more. Right, there you go. Right, here, step back a little bit. Here, you're good, step back, right? We got to get them bigger than that.
We'll get them bigger.
Okay.
Man. This is just a tease. That's dinner.
You know, it's funny because he told me the other day, he made in an hour and 15 minutes. It wasn't an hour and 16 minutes, an hour and 15 minutes. He made a pass and he caught 11 on one pass. Now, I just heard Travis talking that the other day they were out for 2.5 hours and they got 9. So that's kind of a mixed story, but he is a fishing guy, right? Tommy, what do you got there?
Oh, this one's brown.
That was on that
Brown,
dipsy.
Capt.
On the dipsy, huh? Now, with all these rods, though, why did that fish hit that dipsy? Tell me that one. As a professional charter boat captain, why did he hit? See, that's what it was, yep.
They like that prop wash.
They like the prop wash.
We're only, look how far, I haven't reeled in anything. That's how far we are behind the boat.
Okay.
20 feet, 15 feet.
There he is. Nice fish, Tommy. Nice job.
All right, neutral.
He likes whatever side Travis is on.
Straight up.
Nice job. Woo! Gotta love that. Nice fish, I'll tell you that.
Gotta love that.
Nothing wrong with that one.
Hey, after that battle, you'll probably be up front there for about a half hour and take a little siesta, huh? Right?
I should
You're not
drive
as young
a while.
as you
I
used
should go
to be.
drive a while.
Right, that's a good idea, yeah.
No,
And
that's
come
a
right
big
back
fish.
around on that spot that I told you to go on to.
On the dipsy.
I've never been here before, and I said, I bet you that spot right there.
That's a native fish, a nice brown. I'm not even
How
gonna
can you
let
tell that's a native?
This adipose fin right here.
Okay,
Yep,
because
they'll
otherwise
cut
they
that
would
off
be
the planet.
clipped, huh?
Yep.
Okay,
Yeah, it'll just be smooth.
that beautiful fish. Perfect right
Beautiful. I think we'll let that one go.
there. Let her go. Hey, I told you it was going to be that rod too. I said that.
Right where you told me to go.
Right, exactly. It's amazing how much I think I know, right? It's actually kind of scary.
It's warming up a little bit and the fish are turning on.
I like it. You know, and I told you, we didn't have to leave at 3 o'clock in the morning. We could have left at 3:30. Nice fish, buddy. This is awesome.
Steelhead.
Oh, steelhead, I want that one. Oh, yeah.
That's a
Hey,
beauty.
Tommy, that is a great fish. That's one of my favorite eating
Look at
fish
that.
too, right there. Steelhead. You know something? Guess what, Tom? I got a place for this one. I can tell you one thing, if that fish is long enough, Tommy, my old buddy Shotgun Schaefer's got a lot of recipes for that.
Does he like them?
Oh, he loves it.
Pretty fish, eh?
That is a nice fish. So far, brown trout, splake, and now a steelhead.
Yep.
This is amazing.
We should get a laker. We had some nice lakers.
Yep.
the other day. That's a nice fish. Larry, trade you.
Thank
Got
you.
it.
Holy man, I'll tell you. Now, I just lost 2 in a row. I don't want it to be 3. I wanted somebody else to take the
Ooh,
turn.
that one's pulling. Go
Yeah,
on,
that's a
no
good
trouble.
fish. Hey, Tommy, you know, when you're walleye fishing, I never pump the rod to bring them in. Now, with these salmon and
Yes.
these trout, can you pump it?
You got it, because we leave that drag pretty loose when they come to the boat and their head shaking and
Okay.
splashing. You got to be able to let them run.
Right. What if I tighten up the fish?
You can tighten it a little bit. I always,
Just kidding you.
clients, some of them, you don't want
Right.
them to get cranking on it too bad, but
No, what are you thinking? This is a brown trout?
yeah.
This is an
There's a thick
awesome,
pot of 'em right on that
awesome,
point.
awesome fishery. Another one? Yeah, baby!
A doubler.
Come on. We got to make Tommy do some work. Got him? Nice job. You weren't BSing about the doubles, I can tell you that.
Finally can prove it to you now.
You're right. I believe you.
Beautiful fish.
Nice. Nice fish.
They're liking that scatter wrap today.
The scatter wrap is the bait, huh?
That's the one.
You know, I'll tell you, you gotta love this fishing up here, you guys. I mean, you guys, I don't think you know how good you got it. We haven't seen a boat yet out here, and you say it's like this all the time up
Yeah,
here.
it's very, very rare. You see a couple boats here and there, but not often.
Yeah, that's amazing. When you get the opportunity to look at all these beautiful islands and catch all these beautiful fish. Yeah, that is absolutely awesome.
Awesome.
Hey, let's keep her rolling, huh?
I think we're gonna get a few more.
Patrick, what are you doing out here? Mark, I'm going fishing this weekend, but with this massive selection of trucks, I can't figure out which one to take.
The brand new Lynch McGuanago stores have a massive selection of brand new Chevrolet, Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, and Ram trucks, cars, vans, and SUVs. Make your next stop at the all-new state-of-the-art Lynch McGuanago dealerships today.
Nobody sells for less than Lynch.
Proving yet again that the best never rest, Otter introduces Otter Thermal Tech, the proprietary full thermal shelf found on every 2015 Otter shelter. Beginning with the all-new XT-H hub shelters and the all-new lightweight one-man XT hideout, on up to the ever-popular XT and XT Pro Series shelters that have earned a near-legendary reputation for unmatched toughness and durability. At Otter, we know stopping at good enough is way overrated. This ice season, see for yourself how the best just keep getting better.
When fishing slow, all you got to do is send your camera guy, the caveman, back into the cave cab. Hey, I'll tell you, Tommy, this is unbelievable
This is
fishing.
fast action now.
This is awesome.
We got a little nervous on the first pass, but now they turned on.
I told you that. As soon as I cracked that sun drop open, that's all it took. This is awesome.
We got a double Capt got one on.
Tom, what do you got?
I'm not sure, but it's a fish for sure.
Wow, this is awesome. What a great place, Tommy. I'll tell you, this boat, this vessel you have here is unbelievable. It feels like a decent fish, Tom.
Nice brown. Nice
It's a brown?
Yep.
Ooh, that is a nice brown. Ooh, that's a
Stay in
beauty.
neutral, Jeff.
Neutral. Oh, cats.
Just hold them, yep.
Yeah, got. Hey, Tommy, reach out a little farther.
Got it.
Whoa, busted the line.
Did it really?
Yeah, hit it with the net. Poop, popped the line. Nice job.
This is a 9-pounder here.
Got another one?
Yeah.
Hey, look at
Another
me.
one.
Look at, I got another one.
Hey, look at this.
That is a dandy. Holy cats. Hey, Tommy, but I can't hold them up. I got a rod in my hand. Look at that.
Look at that football.
Oh,
What a
man.
beauty.
That is absolutely a dandy.
Look how wide that fish is.
Holy cats.
It's a beauty.
You gotta love it. I can't get over it.
I'm gonna let this one go right
yep,
away.
Let's let that one go.
There he goes.
Gotta love that, buddy. Hey, normally I don't like trolling, but this kind of trolling, this is awesome. Oh, I shook that bait off. Yep. Got him, Ty? Nice job. That is absolutely awesome. Look at that. Want to talk about a ball? Come up to Ashland. Come out with the Hickses, Tommy and Tom, and have a great time catching. Jeff, you're kind of reminding of us, our buddy Brad over at Deep Freeze, always hiding in the shelter. You're up in that cab up there listening to the tunes.
I feel more comfortable behind the camera than in front.
Right. Nope. Everybody gets their turn with us. Yep.
Beautiful.
Come on, Tommy.
We ready?
Let's go here. Hey,
Yeah, this one's coming in.
How's it feel? Pretty good?
Pretty easy.
hey, Jeff. I've always wondered about guys that wear sunglasses when there's no sun. Right? Right? I mean, what do you think the deal is?
I'm afraid to take them off
I'm
the
a
prescription.
superstar.
Right there.
Right? Come on, Tommy. What do you got? What do we got, Jeff?
Brown.
Little browns are nice. Is that another good eater right there?
That is, yeah.
That?
That's perfect size. Good eater. Not like the last two, but you got to have a mix.
Yeah, I know. It's
There's a
kind of
mix
nice.
of everything.
Hey, you know, Tom, and I was asking your dad this, and he was saying a lot of this has to do. I know the first pass we were going this way. Now this is the second time we were going this way, and we've only caught a couple fish.
Yep.
Now we're going back the other way. We had doubles going on constantly. What's the deal with that?
There's a current wrapping around this island.
Okay.
So right now, I would imagine we're going into it. I like going with the current.
Right.
And I'm guessing that's what we've had a northeast wind pretty heavy the last 2 days.
Okay.
I'm thinking it's ripping around this point of the island. They're definitely liking it going that way. So you can change the speed, slow it down when you're going into it. You can't pick this monstrosity up and run up current. You know,
Okay.
It's not going to work. So we troll both ways. But definitely you'll see your numbers most days are going to be one direction or the other.
Okay, because of the currents coming around
Yep.
these islands.
And
okay.
you can have fish hawks or something like that. But really, I've done this long enough. I can just tell by how the boards are pulling or how the line's
Okay.
coming off the downriggers. You know, the angle and
Right.
about that 3 miles an hour is what they want. Is cold water.
Sounds good. Nice short one. Nice job, I'll tell you. All right.
Oh, I didn't mess up.
That was like the third attempt on the net.
You want to eat this one?
Yep, I certainly do. You know, you're not a married guy yet, but I'm just going to tell you something. There's an old saying that is as true as any saying is ever true. A happy wife is a happy life. And she said, bring home the fish.
I know what's really happening.
What's that?
You're trying to deplete my herd, so I can't even do this anymore.
Well, that might be something like that. I think, yeah, I see by all the pressure out here with all these boats that, wow, yeah, there's a lot of pressure on these fish out here.
You know what you gotta do when the fish aren't biting?
What? Go to where they are?
Sometimes you just gotta phone a friend.
That's what you did, huh?
I just don't have any service. I got the spot. We're out of here. Larry should be ready.
Hey, you know what? It's getting to be that time, and I'll tell you something. I wonder what our old buddy Shotgun Schaefer's got cooking for us this week.
Thank you, Larry. Today in the kitchen, I am Shotgun Steve Schaefer. Once again, my friend dropped off some Lake Michigan salmon. What do I do with it? I get phone calls all the time. Shotgun, what do I do with this? What do I do with that? So today we are making Lake Michigan salmon with capers on it. Salt them. This is sea salt. Adds a little flavor. Granulated garlic. You don't have to put garlic on you don't want, but I like garlic on my food. A little bit of fresh ground pepper. These are capers. Make sure you spread a little juice on there too. That's where a lot of flavors are. A buddy of mine makes wine. This is a real sweet white wine. Take and put your thumb over the end of it and just drizzle a little bit over the top of your fish. Also, when it's in the oven, it adds for like a little steam for a basting on the fish too. All right, let's put this in the oven. I have my Bernice sauce started on the stove. I'm going to finish that up while this fish is being cooked in the oven. And let's see how this finished product goes. Let's throw this in the oven. Oven set at 350 degrees. My capers on top of the salmon. We're putting it in the oven. Top shelf. Like I say, it's going to be about 8 to 10 minutes in there. You'll see the color change on the salmon, then you're done. I already started my Bernice sauce, or however you say, Bernice sauce. This is something you really got to watch. Constantly stir it up as it's heating up. You don't want to lose it because there's butter in there. Once again, all this is on the website. It'll tell you exactly how to make it. I just go follow directions on the package. I can make it the other way, but it's so much faster. I'm huge on getting in the kitchen, coming home from work, and making something in 10, 15 minutes so everybody can eat. Fish is out of the oven. Check it out. If you guys could only smell this right now. Put the caper on the plate. Oh, this is hot. Let me set this aside real fast. Grab your Bernice sauce. I'm probably saying it wrong, but that's the way I've always said it. Ladle a little of that across the top. Look at how beautiful that looks. And a good side for this is baked potato. And folks, if you haven't tried this, the sour cream with onion and chive in it, oh, it's out of this world. The wife just bought it a couple weeks ago, and I've been eating it steady. All right, let me try this. Let me get a fork. Oh my God. That's probably the best piece of fish I had in a long time. Larry, seriously, you gotta come over and try this one time.
With ice fishing just around the corner, it's time to gear up. Check out the new Pro Skimmer by Deep Freeze. Offered in 6-inch, 8-inch, and 10-inch models. The fastest ice skimmer on the market. And once you're ready for those tip-ups, don't forget about Blue Tips, the first tip-up alert system sent straight to your smartphone. Free app available on Android and iOS. Check out these and other products at deepfreezefishing.com or any of your favorite retailers.
Big Snow Resorts, your destination for winter family fun in the north. Enjoy 2 resorts on 1 ticket. With over 400 skiable acres, it's the largest ski experience in the Midwest. Full-service resorts offering pro shop service, hotel, chalet, and trailside condo lodging, 6 dining facilities, 4 bars, and with weekly special events, exceptional fun for everyone. For details, please call or visit BigSnowResorts.com today.
Oh, is he swearing on our show? Are you swearing on our show? Hey, is he swearing at you? He can't swear at you.
I can't touch the drink.
Just because you're the mate. Right? He's really picky on what his stuff, isn't he? Right. We just got set back up a new spot. You got yelled at on the first fish. Yeah. Right? Holy moly.
Hearing a good story.
Right here, yeah, I know. Interrupting the story.
What did I say about the thumb over the drag?
He did. So make sure if you fish with Tommy, don't put your thumb over the drag.
No, lake.
Lake? I thought it was a lake trout. Nice job, all right. Nice. Woo! Gotta love it. What's the size on lake trout out here, Tommy?
This year there's a emergency rule, so there's a slop they're doing on them.
Okay.
It's 2 fish, 20 to 25 inches.
Okay.
This one will be right in there.
Nice little laker right there.
Nice job, Trap.
Gotta like that. Even though you got yelled at, Travis, that was still, you did an awesome job, I thought.
Got one, Tom?
Got one on.
Oh, now you want to come out.
Hey, that's what it took. It is a laker. See, your dad was right the first time. Why would you ever doubt your dad? Nice job. All right. Another great fish here up at Ashland, fishing Lake Superior. Am I getting slime on your camera, Dan? You know, we had another absolutely fantastic time with you, Tommy, and everybody else. You know, these are very interesting days for me to come up here because before I've lived in Wisconsin all my life and I've never fished up here in Ashland. Now that I have, this is the third time we've been up here and been very successful, and I'll tell you, I appreciate it. You know, if people want to get a hold of you, what do they do to get a hold of you as far as wanting to guide up on this beautiful body of water in this battleship here? I'll tell you that.
Well, you can always go to the website, beyondthecatch.com. Follow us on Facebook, Beyond the Catch Guide Service. That or give me a call at 715-292-4342.
Awesome. You know something? You said I'm the star of the show, but I lost 7 fish today. I did lose 7 today. But you know what, Tommy? It was still a great day to be alive, and thanks everybody for watching our show.
Is this a new coat?
What?
I got a little blood on it.
Oh, I thought I had the tag on. Usually I leave the tag on there because I never, when it gets dirty, I take it back.
The captain.
Yeah.
Just gonna eat a piece of that bread?
I can't believe you got banana stuff on the boat.
It's not bananas though, it's bread. It's bread.
I actually do like bananas, but I won't even eat them during fishing season.
Only with Tommy Hicks do you get special services.